over the pines. You toss me the keys, I'm smiling. We're leaving the rest behind. Map folded on the dashboard, crumbs on the passenger seat. You laugh, we'll find it as we go, and slide your hand over to me. We hook it and book it, rolling out fast, chasing that horizon, lead miles stacked from red rock mornings to blue bay nights. Guided by a promise in your hand and mine. We hook it and book it, yeah, that's our way. Two gold rings and an open highway. Every new road, it all comes back to you and me in this old rigs track. Wind talking through the windows, stickered up campground sign. You're burning the toast at the fire, I'm swearing it tastes just fine. We dance on a gravel campsite, bare feet, one porch light glow. You say, where to after this one? I say, anywhere you wanna go. We hook it and book it, rolling out fast, chasing that horizon, letting miles stacked from red rock mornings to blue bay nights. Guided by a promise in your hand and mine. We hook it and book it, yeah, that's our way. Two gold rings and an open highway. Every new road, it all comes back to you and me in this old rigs track. From mountain air to desert heat, we keep that vow in the passenger seat. If the road gets rough, we lean, not break. Love's our map that we never misplace. Oh yeah, we hook it and book it, rolling out fast, chasing that horizon, letting miles stack from red rock mornings to blue bay nights. Guided by a promise in your hand and mine. We hook it and book it, yeah, that's our way. Two gold rings and an open highway. Every new road, it all comes back to you and me in this old rigs track. To you and me forever past.
Welcome back, fellow travelers. Bougie Boondockers here, and we're heading to...
Manatee Springs State Park.
Yep, we can't wait to go. It's been a while, so we were like fiending to go and get out there in the wilderness.
Yeah, we definitely been going through some withdrawal on this. We've been building up to this trip for a while. This is going to be a camping trip.
Yes, so this will be our destination. We're not planning to go venture out. We plan to stay at the park. We bought food to make, so we're going to be cooking. So, and that'll give us an opportunity to use, for the first time, the stovetop. We want to make sure that everything's working, and if we need for the warranty.
Well, for the past few months, we've been preparing for something pretty major.
Oh yeah, for our major trip coming up, we want to make sure that everything's working perfectly for that adventure.
That we'll be taking you on with us soon.
This is a no planned, go with the flow kind of trip, and I'm not used to that. I am not used to that.
You've seen us in our first episodes. We did a bunch of things so that way we could become familiar with RVing. All that was in anticipation of the trip that we are preparing for. We've been planning this now for about a year and a half.
So this will be like what we did with our spooky tour of the Northeast. So if you haven't seen that one, check that out. We are planning another big one like that. The last one was, oh, that's pretty. That is cute. Sorry, squirrel.
Another reason is we're now getting ready to hit 1 year mark of a 3-year warranty. We do have some warranty items that we need to get remedied. And doing this trip, we're seeing what other things need to be repaired. This is likely going to be our last trip until we do the main trip that we're planning. We're trying to give as much time as possible to get all the warranty items taken care of. The one thing we did learn is that the manufacturer's warranty, they drag those things out. They don't send in the pieces and do the repairs immediately. It could take some time. So we're also trying out some new filming techniques, if you notice. Of course, the rule of Murphy is both our mics aren't working, so we have one
that we're sharing.
We're also trying a new camera system that we installed so that way we could try to give you guys a better sense of everything that we're seeing.
An immersive experience.
You know, we got a few new things going on with this one. You think about we're towing now with a new vehicle.
Yeah.
Um,
So now it feels lighter or easier to.
I don't
know
see
yet.
the difference yet. You know.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow.
Did you know that did that?
No, I didn't. Where was that looking at?
It was when you turn, when you
I
put
know, but what camera?
that what? The left. Remember?
So from this?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Unless you have it here. That is cool though.
Another new thing that we have that we're testing today is we have a new sway control system. It's with the same company equalizer that we had before. So we went from a 10,000 pound sway control system. We're now at a 6,000 pound sway control system. It should be less rigid as the 10,000 pound.
We want to hook it and book it, but in safety. Yep. So we're testing out a new vehicle and a new sway control system. So everything's new. Plus we got Starlink. We
Yes.
needed that. We learned our lesson.
You are in the mountains, so what is missing because of the mountains?
No Wi-Fi at all.
We definitely learned that lesson because that boy was miserable. I mean, it's great to be out of touch, but not that much. Remember, we're bougie, so we want the comforts of home, but in a wilderness setting, right? That's how it is. I like to glamp. We're looking forward to it and come along for the journey.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Is that your GoPro?
It is. That is awesome. That is so
That's the
awesome.
model over here.
Oh boy. Hi, Miss Karen.
Hi, how are you today?
We are.
Start all over, please. So humiliated.
Oh,
No, when
why?
you get old, you don't give a shit anymore.
That's a good thing. That's a great thing.
I got on camera. Get fired from my free job.
Oh, you are awesome. You're making this so much better. I
Yes.
am.
Okay, so if you're cooperating to do it, then come in and bring your driver's license and know your tag number.
I need to go forward more?
Yes, go forward.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Now it seems like you can have a better angle to come in. this is our site 10. It's really cute, very spacious. Great site in between campsites. So number 10 has a really great lot over here. We have the fire ring and we have a picnic table, you know, the standard. But wow, this is nice. But look how pretty. Now, gotta be careful, there's a widowmaker right up there. So let's hook this up. Okay. So we have the air on. Okay. Let's get this room organized. 1, 2, 3. And now it's done. Voila. All right, so I'm going to take us on a little tour. And as usual, I'm going to start with the bathroom. Oh, Hunger Games. Hunger Games. PSA, do not feed the wildlife. I learned that from last time. Donald would not leave me alone. Hold on, hold on. No, I didn't say anything to you. Shit, he's coming this way. Go ahead. Let him go. You gotta go. Go away. Oh, he's coming closer. You gotta go. I don't want no problems, Doug. I don't want no problems. General one for either. So you could come. You have your private stall, baby area, changing area. That's cute. So you have a private one here. Okay, so the coast is clear. Going into the women's room. It's loud. They have fans on, so hopefully you can hear me. But we have here 4 stalls. And then the sink area. And then here, I believe, are the showers. Oh yeah, see? Okay. So you have your hooks. Oh no, what is it? Oh, that's the control. I don't know what that is. What? Oh, hooks. It has to be hooks. Yeah, it has to be hooks. Yeah, it hooks. Okay. So you have the showers with the doors. I like that. These are nice size showers. And then of course the family one or the handicap stall one. Plenty of room. But even the single one, plenty of room to come in. Here's your changing area. Here's your shower area. And, you know, you lock the door.
These are really rustic campsites.
Yeah. But this park has everything. All water sports, nature, trails. You can go bicycling. So far, I like it. See, a lot of people here. And there's pull-through sites. This one's a pull-through site. Yeah, this park is full. There's 80 sites here in this campground. So this one was Magnolia 1. And there's Magnolia 2 and then Hickory. Ooh. It's cute though.
It is. It's nice.
nice spaces
Yeah.
between.
In comparison to other primitive campsites that we've seen, this is
Yeah, this is nice.
actually really nice. You know, it gives you that true rustic
Yeah.
experience, not a rustic feel.
Right. Look at me, I'm all mic'd up. I'm all cameraed up. Oh, it's nice out here now. Look at this. So we're walking to the main part. There's the playground area. And you can swim in this place. So like I said, water is 72 degrees year round. There's plenty of space to come and have nice little lunch in the picnic area. And of course, the bathroom area. Oh, like that. Inclusive.
Well, there's two areas here. One is specifically for scuba diving.
Yes.
I think it's going to be right there where that guy's walking.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to sign up at the front if you want to go diving. So
And
there's
then
an
the other
area.
one's a regular
Yeah.
spring for regular swimming. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a couple of boardwalks.
Yes, there's a, what's it say? 800 foot boardwalk through the cypress trees, which I want to do. Oh, the puppy. Oh, the puppy.
Look at what kind of puppy.
I know this schnauzer.
Look at the kind of puppy.
There's a puppy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we know your type. We know your types. We got two of them. Oh yeah.
Miniatures?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Gray one and a brown one. They normally whip us.
We have two giants.
Oh wow.
This is the loudest.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, look at the water.
Oh wow.
See? Blue, green, aquamarine. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that water.
Oh, you got to see it from over here.
The basin of the fountain is nearly round and about 100 yards in circumference. The banks round about of a moderate steep ascent covered with broken white shell, and the water gradually deepens to the center of the fountain, where it is many fathoms deep. The fountain is full of fish and alligators, and at great depth in the water appear as plain as if they were close at hand. The creek that runs from this eminence fountain is above 20 yards wide and runs very swift into the river.
Oh wow.
Yep. Wow. The different flood levels. 1948, look at. Oh. Let me stand in comparison so you could see.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm 5'3". So what level am I? 1998.
Yeah, in 1973 you would have drowned. 1948 you definitely drowned.
We all.
One of the great things about Florida state parks is they normally have these walkways that have you walking right through the cypress. Nice and high up, keeping you safe from the gators down below. But these things are all awesome. You must have a gun range close by.
And this walkway is really nice. how clear the water is. Look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. Well, here we are on the boardwalk. The sounds you're hearing sounds like gunshots. So, as Pete said, there might be a range nearby. Otherwise, if you just listen, all you hear the birds. So the boardwalk in Manatee Springs State Park is 800 feet long through the cypress trees forest, overlooking the water. It is absolutely breathtaking. I love the little nooks that you can just sit back and enjoy and overlook. This is beautiful. Look how quiet it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so peaceful. Is that a gator?
What? In the water?
Yeah. Is that or just a rock?
No, I think it's just a rock. How many gators look just like rocks?
I just love these little nooks everywhere. Little quiet nooks that you can just sit down. Look at this. Look at the turtles. Turtle. Oh, this is so pretty. Now this is Florida. Now this pathway, you can tell the difference on the boardwalk area.
And this one's not following a spring, but it's actually going. This goes to the swimming hole, right? The scuba hole?
I do not know. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
You got that?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Didn't you take a picture of the map?
Yes, I did. We're going naked and afraid it. Trying to look at the map and figure out our way. I am GPS challenged.
Who's the guy you need to know when you've got a place to go? What's my name? The map. Say it again. The map. Who can help you say, hey, I figured out the way? What's my name? The map. Say it again. The map. I'm the map. I'm the map. He's the map. He's the map. I'm the map.
Where's the map? Okay, here we go. So here's the parking lot. Here's that concession canoe rental area. So that's where we were. Okay. Look to North End Trail System. That's where we're. Catfish Hotel.
Yeah, so we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, because this is.
Okay, so this is a hiking trail.
Yep.
I'm assuming I see a big path up that way.
So it has. We literally were right there.
We walked past.
Oh my God.
That's because we were looking at the boardwalk.
Okay, so
Ew.
here is says dive swim emergency. Swimming and free diving is prohibited in catfish scene.
Yeah. No.
Ooh. Looks like you'll
Oh
catch
my
something.
God.
So this is where you go to dive. Not free dive, but scuba dive. In this murky, algae infested water.
Yeah.
This is something like naked and afraid.
This is like Lake Placid about to get eaten or something.
Yeah, that the gators underneath this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like, Jason Voorhees is gonna come. It's gonna come out of here. Baby! Baby! Don't jump out.
That's funny. It says
A
deer.
deer run trail.
Deer.
And here's the deer. Here's Bambi.
Hey, buddy. Is that you? It is
Hi.
you.
Hi.
How you doing?
Our site. Here we are. Are you down? Hey, Bambi. You just peeing right there? Just peeing? Okay. What is it about me and nature? Like wildlife just wants to. I must be a Disney princess. That's what it is. I am a Disney princess. And they just want to come by me and maybe sing. Maybe that's what it was. Donald wanted to serenade me. I don't know. Making some chicken wings. I prepped them at home. And we're going to use them. I thought I could use the stove. But the pots I have are not big enough. So we had to use the grill. But that's okay. I'm done. I'll save that for tomorrow.
I'm done. Let's get everything in. Cup of coffee. No, just so I have my water. I'm good. I'm beat. I'm pooped.
How about the grill? What do we do?
Hmm?
The grill.
You got to go. Clean it off too.
The deer won't bother it?
Huh?
The deer won't bother it? Wait. Don't move.
What was it?
It was like a big... it was a big bug.
God, you gotta communicate.
Well,
You just say,
it was huge.
Oh.
It was huge, hon.
Huh?
It was huge. It was a Ricky situation. Okay, day 2 at Manatee Springs State Park. Oh, it's a pretty day today. We're gonna get ready to go and start our day. I don't see Bambi. Not yet, anyway. Oh, sunny. The temperature's nice out here, too. All right, we're on our way. So what did we learn this morning?
That we need to get the stove fixed.
Yeah, so apparently, while I was cooking, the front burner kind of caught on fire.
Well, something on it kind of lit up, but it's the first time we've used it.
Right.
So there's likely something else that's there, but
The other burners worked.
The other burners worked, and it worked fine.
So it kind of scared me because I'm not used to working with a gas grill.
Grass stove.
Yeah, I said grass. Gas stove. I'm used to electric. So it takes me a while, but it did kind of ignite how it should not have ignited. So that kind of freaked me out, but we were able to eat breakfast and use the stove, and it came out well. Last night's dinner was slamming.
Yeah, it was. Except for the chicken being undercooked one piece.
One piece. Right now we're just gonna go. I'm gonna get my book stamped. I have a book that I get stamped at the parks. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna throw out the garbage from yesterday, and we're just gonna walk around and check out the park some more. Yesterday we walked around and saw some beautiful sights, so we're gonna check it out some more. Really? No, just garbage.
Okay. Here we are. Usually thing. You ready?
Yep, off to a Sink Trail Hope. So hopefully it's. You saw that?
All right, let's go see it.
Yep. It says it's a leisurely 30-minute hike through some sinkholes. So let's check that out.
Spider web. We didn't bring our sticks.
Nope. And there's a lot of fallen trees. We just got to be aware of that. To watch your step because there are roots protruding from the ground, and then of course a bunch of trees that have been cut down. So, oh, see? But I do like the fact that they have placards indicating what type of trees these are. So you get some, as you're walking, some kind of history or glamping sites. There's 3 on the property that we saw when we passed by, and it comes with a queen size bed, I think air conditioning, and I've always wanted to go inside just to check out the places. Like when we went to the last one where they had that nice barrel cabin. I just want to go inside and just check it out. be nosy. So we're recapping our trip to Manatee Springs State Park. And what were the highlights for you?
I think the whole thing was a complete highlight. The campgrounds, everything here is really amazing. Very worth the trip.
Yes, we only did a weekend. You need to do more than just a weekend.
Yeah, definitely not long
It's
enough.
not long enough. It was a beautiful setting. This time of year it got kind of chilly, which
It,
was surprising.
it did. It went from hot to
It
cold
went
pretty
from
quickly.
80s to 60s real quick.
Oh, yeah. We had the heat on last night.
But my highlight was walking on the boardwalk. It's such a pretty, just serene walk. Then
It's a very tranquil location.
it really is just overlooking the water. And then all you hear are the birds, which we love.
And it's amazing how the deer were coming up to us.
Yes, Bambi, Bambi and her crew.
Came with an entire family yesterday.
We have 4 of them in our campsite. So, campsite number 10. If you want a deer watch, that's the way to go. Lot number 10.
Yeah, a lot of them came out.
And what I liked, the people here are friendly.
Yes.
Yes, the people in the front are friendly. They are fun. Shout
Yeah.
out to Karen.
The state park employees were awesome. We went down a couple of trails. It was actually only 2 trails.
Yeah.
One featured a bunch of sinkholes. I think a total of 10 or 11. I'm not sure. Lost count of
Yeah.
them. It was pretty cool to be able to walk up to them and everything. It wasn't obstructed by anything, so it didn't prevent us from being able to like go down and see it more in depth. But we did. But it was really a good time over here.
We
What else?
definitely recommend. I would come back again.
Oh, yeah.
And we stood on site mainly, so we didn't really venture out except for the Hardy Cemetery.
Yes.
Methodist Cemetery.
Which was actually the United Methodist Cemetery. But the Hardy family was very well represented there. A very unique spot. You discovered that just on looking online.
Yeah, just looking online, see what's around here. Point of interest, because we saw the house.
Well, we
And we
didn't realize that that was the house on the way over to the state
I was
camp.
like, oh, look at that house. That looks like an interesting house.
Yeah, you know, you were thinking it was haunted. So,
Okay, I was like, full disclosure, I was like, ooh, that looks like a haunted house. That would look great on The Walking Dead.
she was more or less trying to figure out a way how we could get in there and she could do a ghost hunt. But that was on the way in. We noticed it. Didn't realize that we would go full circle with it the next day when Amy discovered the cemetery, and it was the Hardy Family Cemetery. And it's called the Hardy Family Cemetery because it's largely represented by the Hardy family.
Isaac Hardy.
Isaac Hardy and his family, and his slaves were actually buried there also. So they had a shrine for them. Their names were not known. We saw a couple of little tiny headstones that said unknown.
Yeah, there were a couple of them.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if those were for the slaves or not, but the history ended up coming full circle. We learned that Chiefland was originally the city of, or the town of Chiefland was actually all of Isaac Hardy's property. And then the area outside of Chiefland was known as Hardy Town. And that was the people that were moving into the area that were being supported by the Hardy economy. So that was pretty cool. Cool lesson.
Yeah. So we definitely enjoyed our stay here. The only thing I didn't get to see were the manatees or our little sea cows.
But it also warmed up.
Yeah, it was too warm for them. Too cold for us. Too warm for them to come out. So
On the way in, also, we found a country
Old Hickory country store. Bakery. It's a
bakery. We got there too late, so apparently they got bombarded. But the smells in there were
It was
phenomenal.
nice. It was a sweet little country store.
it felt wrong. It felt like we were walking into someone's house. We weren't sure if
Yeah.
that was an old sign or not. But they kept having signs,
says, "We're
welcome.
open."
So we went in there. There was a nice young man in there that took care of us. We got a chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie felt like it weighed half a pound. It was heavy.
Yeah, and good.
Yeah,
So
it was pretty
if-
robust.
Once you're in this area, come on, check them out.
Just outside the camp,
Yeah.
outside the state park itself, is a market, a really cool little market there.
The
know,
general store.
The family run, decent prices. So it was overall. This is a pretty good place to come. We didn't go swimming.
No,
Water
there
to-
were people swimming when we came by the spring that day.
Yeah,
They were swimming,
I
And-
think there's people there now swimming.
but the water level is low currently. But when we were here, they were swimming.
Yeah, this kayaking, we didn't take part of that. We had a short weekend, way shorter than what we would normally do. We
Yeah,
would
so
nor-
you can do kayaking, scuba diving, but not free diving.
No.
Maybe
The
just
scuba
scuba dive.
diving is at a place called the
Catfish Hotel.
Catfish Hotel. It's this looks like a sinkhole, but apparently there's caves there and everything.
Cave system.
By the looks of it, I'm not going in that water at all.
Make
so-
sure you got your shot.
and plenty of lighting because it look. I don't know how you can
Dense.
see anything in that. In comparison to the springs, yeah, I'll be in the springs all the
springs
time.
are nice and clear. That catfish hole was
Yeah, murky, filled with algae,
I was waiting for Jason Voorhees to come out. That's
Like-
what it felt like.
like some Lake Placid movie thing, Definitely spooky, But it's available.
Yeah, you just have to
Definitely.
sign up ahead of time, and you're able to go scuba diving.
Campsites are pretty full. We saw
yeah.
people come and go, but every site ended up being packed again. In fact, we tried to get an extra night at the last minute, and there wasn't any chance of it. They do allow fishing. They allow
yes.
fishing from where we're
pier.
at right now. So it's really cool, as well as the bigger lake. So there's a lot to.
Outdoor activities you can do. Of course, bicycle riding. You can do that as well. So
Nice bike trails.
yeah. So you'll enjoy being out in nature. This is a really nice place to come and visit.
Definitely a spot we will come back to. It's close to home. So
Yeah, not too far for us. So I think this is definitely one on our list to come back to.
yeah.
I
So if
definitely
you
want to come back.
want to be campy like we always like to, we prefer to. This is our style of RV spot that we would like to be. This is definitely a good spot to come.
Yep. So
Right.
until our next adventure, fellow travelers, we are the Bougie Boondockers.
And this will end our Hook It and Book It series. We'll see you on the next one, which will be on our way to
Montana.
Montana. Until then,